Hello, busy dads and busy people everywhere. This is a very short message that I want to send to anybody who has been a member of the Busy Dad program, maybe a very enthusiastic member, and for whatever reason has fallen off from their training and wants to find a way back in to their burpee training practice. I've got one specific subscriber in mind by the name of Dave. They've recently messaged me to tell me that he'd let work stress overcome him and he'd taken a few months away from the Busy Dad program, or a few weeks. He was anxious about losing his gains, he wanted a way back in. And I wanted to think about the things that I would like to say to Dave to help him find his footing with the program. And of course, this message should be applicable to anybody who's in the same situation. The first thing I want to say to you, whoever you are, is this: come back. Come back sooner rather than later. Come back today if you can. The sooner you come back, the less damage you will do to your burpee training practice. Do not extend this period of absence any longer. Come back. Get your head down and get back to work. Don't feel bad. Don't feel ashamed. Don't feel demoralized. Just get back to work. Set yourself a new baseline. It will almost certainly be lower. That's fine. You're going to have to eat a bit of humble pie, but the Busy Dad program is always dishing up humble pie, and so is fatherhood, and so is life. So eating some humble pie, that's no bad thing. In fact, you can respect yourself for eating that humble pie if you do. So get back. Don't moan about the fact that your numbers aren't where they were. Don't lament. Don't feel bad. Just get your head down and get back to work. That's my fundamental message to you, but I want to say a couple more things. For many people who fall off the Busy Dad program, they fall off at the time when the honeymoon period is over, when they've stopped surfing that wave of beginner gains and the workouts start to get intimidating, they hit against their first major plateau. I want to say, first of all, that you should remind yourself of all of the things that you can do if you hit a plateau. You can reset your baseline, you can vary up your workout format, you can give yourself a break from straightforward 6-count and Navy SEAL workouts, maybe you do a decomposition, maybe you do a JC workout. But there's a second fundamental mind shift that I want you to make, and here it is. When you're riding those beginner gains, it's fun, it's great, but guess what? The reason that you're able to put a PR on each session is that you are currently within the limits of your physical capacity as it stands right now. You have not got to the edges yet. Every PR takes you an inch closer to the edge, but it's only when you hit that first plateau that you're at the edge of your current physical capacity. And right now the workouts are going to start getting very hard, but they're getting hard for a reason that you should celebrate. They're getting hard because your body is preparing to transform itself. You are getting ready to extend the limits of your physical capacity. And this kind of transformation and this kind of change is always painful. So of course these workouts are painful. But you make 1, 2, 3 of these kinds of radical transformations of your physical capacity, and you will be in the kind of shape that you never dreamed possible for yourself. 3.5 years ago, I wasn't in remotely the condition that I am now, and I never thought that I would be here. Those plateaus that you hit that make the workout seem intimidating, that make you want to give up, that make you feel demoralized, you should celebrate. You should be proud of yourself for having done the hard work necessary to get to the real plateau. And then you should dig in and start working through it, because on the other side, my friend, you are going to be transformed. And you're going to be transformed in a very meaningful way that everybody around you will notice, that you will notice, and you will have nothing but pride and self-respect for being there. So next time you're in a similar situation, you're 3 months in, the beginner gains are over, you're feeling demoralized and you're feeling like walking away from your practice, remember, this is the time for you to dig in, because this is where the real growth happens. So if you're coming back to the Busy Dad program, welcome back, my friends. Don't feel an ounce of shame, it's a waste of time. Get back to work, embrace the process, and before long, you'll be in new territory.